Hey American Ninja Warrior, it's me again, 25-year-old LJ Lightburne, otherwise known as Lieutenant America. Reaching out to you all the way around the world from Kuwait. That's right, at this time I'm currently deployed overseas. But I assure you, I'm training now harder than ever. I had a terrible upset in San Antonio where I went down on the skyhooks. I had my hands on the last ring, but I couldn't stick that third transition. So the very next day, I made a trip over to Power Park to redeem myself on their replica. Since the show, I've pretty much become obsessed with American Ninja Warrior. I will literally train anywhere I see an opportunity. I've trained at parks, staircases at work, bleachers, and even water parks, as you can see in the video. I really believe that last year inspired me to take my training in this sport to a whole new level. And I know it's been said 1,000 times before me, but I'm coming to beat every single course this season. Now that I'm in Kuwait, I'm pretty sure there's not a single ninja gym on this continent, so I'm finding new ways to maintain the strength I need for Season 10. For example, I started doing lots of calisthenics and bodyweight exercises while hanging from the bar and rings. Thankfully, there are gyms here in Kuwait, so I just put my mind to work and get creative with new ideas. I did, however, bring some of my homemade equipment with me to train specifically for American Ninja Warrior. It's not quite what I had built in my backyard, but I make do with what I have because I've come way too far to slow my training now. Since I last competed on American Ninja Warrior 9, I've spent nearly 3 months living in the field already, and my Bradley vehicle is pretty much my second home. Most soldiers use their downtime to relax and nap in the field, but I have too much ambition to be my best for American Ninja Warrior, so I spend as much time as possible training as hard as I can. As long as I can look past the fact that I haven't showered in weeks, am covered in filth, and smell terrible, it really isn't so bad. My soldiers all think I'm crazy, but I just look at it as any other day. And I was keeping up with my rock climbing since competing last. I was getting pretty good at the facility in Fort Bliss. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of opportunities to climb in Kuwait, so right now I'm working on building my own climbing board to supplement my training. I'm just waiting on the parts to come in the mail. So a lot has changed since my last submission video. Remember that bun in the oven that my wife Katie and I were working on? Well, now she has an 11-month-old named Aubrey and is the sweetest thing you'll ever meet. Leaving them was a challenge. Honestly, it was the hardest thing I've ever done. Walking away from Katie and Aubrey was the worst feeling I've ever felt, and I didn't quite know what to expect, but that punch in the gut feeling really hurt worse than I could have ever expected, and I can't wait to get back to my family, who I love so much.